Do you think governments should regulate AI more or less?
It's a great question. I think they should regulate it differently.
Okay.
It's easy to kind of say, oh, more or less, but we first have to frame it as like, what are we going to do? What is the role of government in this thing called AI? And a lot of that will depend on your theory of regulation, like when should the government step in and regulate? Like my theory of regulation stems into helping people serve each other better and avoiding just constant argument and constant court cases. Like you don't want people fighting, right? Ultimately, how do we get more peace? And one way to get more peace is actually have clearly defined rules. That's one way. The other area is, especially with something very asymmetric like AI, where there's a few people who understand it and then other people don't know what this is. Regulations can come in and help increase transparency and make sure that people are just sharing information that they have a right to know. So I think there's definitely places the government needs to step in and understand, okay, what is somebody has legal rights, right? And so if the justice system or if the police department has evidence against you that's generated by AI, you need to know what that model is. You have a right to know how it's coming up with that theory. Like your defense has a right to know where did it come from, and so we need regulations like that. Like so, yes, government has to be involved and will be involved in AI, but it needs to first step back and think what's the purpose. And it's very easy to have a knee-jerk reaction and think, oh, if I do this, it'll make it better. But it's so easy right now to have a perception of doing good, but actually do a lot of harm if you don't understand what you're doing. And so medicine is a good example where there's for thousands of years, doctors have wanted to help, but it's been really hard to know how to help. And so we've had for thousands of years, cures that aren't cures. Oh, let's put leeches on you. And we saw somebody get better once when they had leeches, and so let's put more leeches. Right. And they're well-intentioned. They're not trying to hurt anybody, but if you don't know the information, it leads to bad policy. So I think sort of first do no harm would be a really good measure. And then how do I not do harm? I learn more. So AI education, again, going back to how is government going to do this? By increasing education, awareness, and availability of AI capability throughout the people that are being governed. Really important, actually, for government to regulate properly.